Chemtrails are real. Fleets of aircraft are spraying.
Putting harmful chemicals in the air.
Chemtrails or fleets of aircraft are spraying.
Putting these chemicals and particulates into the atmosphere to do these atmospheric experiments. 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 Experiments.
Kia ora whānau, or my whānau in New Zealand. Just want to say what's going on here is not on.
It's May the 8th and Jim, Reece and I are going to be going up to Kaikohe from Whangarei, which is about 86 kilometres away, and we're going to be going past farmland, Kaikohe, Mariwa, and keeping an eye out for evidence of geoengineering on the way. I have had reports that there's a lot of chemtrailing activity going on up there, so it will be interesting to see if those reports are confirmed.
Chemtrails are real.
And one of the things they're doing to us is spraying chemtrails on us, loaded with heavy metals.
Chemtrails are real. Fleets of aircraft are spraying.
Putting harmful chemicals in the air.
Chemtrails or fleets of aircraft are spraying.
Putting these chemicals and particulates into the atmosphere to do these atmospheric experiments. 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 Experiments.
There's a huge difference between condensation trails and a chemtrail. Condensation trails tend to disappear after several seconds, and whereas chemtrails have been, because they're loaded with chemicals, with heavy metals, have been known to linger in the air for several hours and form cloud-like materials.
Chemtrails are real.
There's chemtrails all over the place. There's some over there. And there's a halo around the sun. Here we are at Mariwa, and the sky is absolutely loaded up above here and nearby.
Get any vegetables?
Chemtrails are real. Fleets of aircraft are spraying.
Putting harmful chemicals in the air.
Chemtrails or fleets of aircraft are spraying.
Putting these chemicals and particulates into the atmosphere to do these atmospheric experiments.
How long have you been seeing these trails around Northland?
On and off for the last, I'd say for the last 3 years, I've been seeing these chemtrails in the sky. Anything up to three times a week.
And you travel up north quite a bit, don't you?
Up to all the way out, right up the Cape and back, and I've witnessed them, but unfortunately I've never had my camera at the time to film these things, and at times I never actually saw the planes, and sometimes I did see the planes. But it's happening more, more and more.
Chemtrails are real. Fleets of aircraft are spraying.
Putting harmful chemicals in the air.
Chemtrails or bleach of aircraft are spraying.
Putting these chemicals and particulates into the atmosphere to do these atmospheric experiments. 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 Experiments.
This is Kaikohe. There's the Kaikohe High School just there. And more chemtrails, unfortunately. More visible.
Chemtrails are real. Chemtrails are real.
Atmospheric geoengineering. If you cover us over and you stop direct sunlight from reaching the Earth, there won't be any photosynthesis happening. Photosynthesis, direct sunlight hitting the Earth is what allows...
Hello, my name's Chris Swinney. I'm here in Whangarei, and as you saw from those clips that were taken up north, there's aerosol material over the bottom part of Northland, and that's confirmed reports that I've had from people who said that they've seen a lot of chemtrails up north when they go up there, and so that's quite unfortunate, particularly since New Zealand is supposed to be, according to the tourism board, pristine, 100% pure, and obviously that's not true.
Chemtrails are real.
Health-wise, there's a number of things you can do to protect yourself, and what I recommend doing is getting coriander, and what you can do is get these packs from the supermarket, and they've got probably about 30 plants in them, and you can take these out gently and put them in your garden, plant them out, and it's a cheap way of getting quite a few plants. Coriander is very good at getting metals out of the body, such as aluminium, and so that's a good way to protect yourself. Also, you could use something like bentonite clay, or get chelation therapy as well.
I take stuff like chlorella, coriander, spirulina, a lot of natural foods, good for detoxing heavy metals.
As far as testing is concerned, you could get hair analyses done to test for aluminium. That's a good way to see how much aluminium is in your body, and get a blood test done if you want to find out how much barium you've got in your body.
Chemtrails are real. Fleets of aircraft are spraying.
Putting harmful chemicals in the air.
What was it that made you get passionate about this issue?
I'll go back to the start of last year, January the 2nd. I was witness to a chemtrail, to which I think I was affected by it, and I think I still am. It has affected my health. I'd never seen anything like it before. It was very scary. I'd never seen anything like it before, and from what I can imagine, you know, people try and talk about contrails. This definitely wasn't a contrail.
Definitely wasn't condensation.
No way.
Yeah, and it was photographed for over 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Chemtrails are real. Fleets of aircraft are spraying.
Putting harmful chemicals in the air.
Chemtrails or fleets of aircraft are spraying.
Putting these chemicals and particulates into the atmosphere to do these atmospheric experiments. 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 Experiments.
Yeah. I'm seeing a lot more chemtrails being sprayed in Northland. And any day of the week, you can just, all you have to do is just look up into the sky. Just look up. If you're not doing anything, look up and take notice what's happening up above your head.
Okay. It's very important to get this information out there because we can't rely on the mainstream media. All we had from the mainstream media in New Zealand was a short segment on the Sunday program, and given the implications of this program for the people of New Zealand and the environment, that is just horrendous. And the media is not doing that job, so we've got to do it for them. Okay, thank you for listening.
Tell me what the fuck is wrong with the world today? Shallow-hearted, simple-minded, self-centered and gray, separated by the classes, fashions and races. Hoping Mary Kay can hide their ugly faces. $1,000 suits won't fill your empty soul. Wanna be the big fish in a little fish bowl. Here we go, here's some truth, take it to the grave. The tie around your neck is a leash for a slave. I gave and I gave, I tried to save the world. I was met with grown men laughing like little girls. Now they're scared on their knees, I already said it. Bin Laden, CIA, but they quickly forget it, or they hardly believe it, even if they see it. You think September was bad? Shit, wait till they repeat it. Panic in the streets from a global recession, thinning out the herd with suicide and depression.
Their tears are filling up their glasses. No expression, no expression. Hide my head, I wanna drown my soul.